Okay, in this video we're going to be learning how to identify, graph, and perform operations with complex numbers. So we're going to graph this one right here, and that would be negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's a negative 6 up there. If that was just 6, we would go 6 this way. And since this is plus 4, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now we're going to add and subtract complex numbers. So we're going to subtract right now. So to make this easier to start with, we're going to distribute basically this subtraction over. So now it becomes plus, minus. And then you take these down. So it would be plus 6 plus 3 minus 2i minus 3i. And then you just solve it from there. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Negative 2 minus 3 is 5i, negative 5i. And basically this is it for subtraction. Now we're going to add. So since now we're going to use the commutative and associative properties to make this easier. So we're going to have 5 plus negative 5 and have plus negative 3i plus 3i plus 3i. Since 5 plus negative 5, that's 0, plus 0 equals 0. And that's how you do that. Now we're going to multiply. So first you distribute this over. So that would be negative 18i plus 6i, my apologies, 6i squared. So since I squared equals negative 1, you replace this with negative 1, so then it would be negative 6 plus negative 18i. And that's pretty much it. That's how you multiply it. That's one of the ways. And now we're going to divide. So first you would multiply the numerator and the denominator by the complex conjugate of the denominator. So it would be 3i for each one, and then that would be 27i plus 54i squared. So now you would do it by the bottom, so that would be 9i squared, and since I squared equals negative 1, you would put negative 1, and for 54 you would put negative 1. So the new thing would be 27i plus, not plus anymore, minus 54. Yeah. So minus 54. Okay, so I screwed up on the first part, so let me redo that. So you would still multiply the numerator and denominator by the complex conjugate of the denominator, but it'd be negative 3i. So it'd be negative 9i squared, and it would be negative 27i, and it would also be minus 54i squared. And again, since I squared equals negative 1, you still replace that with negative 1. So the new one would be 9. And then the other new one would be plus plus anymore, so it would be negative 54. No, it would be plus 54, my bad. Plus 54. And so now you just simplify it. 27 divided by 9 is 3. And so, well, that's 3i. Negative 3i. And 54 divided by 9 is 6. So you plus 6. Then that's your answer.